I walk in and my trainer is playing Beat It. Why?
Your trainer was reaching out.
Boom. I love how reaching out, boom, is one on every episode now and has taken the place of Kaya's by way of Lloyd. All I boom. Boom is also ever present. Cherry the
My girl.
I don't know if that's my girl, but she's funny sometimes.
Other times that attitude be nasty. But
Yeah.
I live for the
I see that. The
That's
boom can be
ghetto.
lived for. I live for the boom is ghetto. I wasn't gonna say it.
The sentence and the sentiment.
Was it the sentence or was it the sentiment? Oprah, please. She on the docket too.
No, like for real, you know who Cherry the Boom is, you're ghetto. There's no way around that. You are ghetto, babe.
I mean, to a certain extent, if you listen to this podcast, you're ghetto. It is what it is. We can't run from the hood.
Ooh, we can only reach out so much. Boy, they never said the Psyce podcast was too much.
Who knows more about music than us?
The Psyce is a black podcast spanning all genres with a sprinkle of pop culture and a shit ton of foolishness.
If you're not from DC, you probably don't know what Psyce means.
And it's no shit.
Tell me, how should I feel? Why would
Actual
you risk it?
recording is higher quality. You still singing Beyonce?
No, because she really ate when she said that. How
She
could
said,
you risk it?
why would you risk it, babe? Questions that need to be answered.
I like that.
Is that the price you'll pay?
Child.
Anyway, y'all know who it is. It's the Psyce Podcast, back for another episode of this dumb ass shit. I'm Muse, that's Steph. And what else is going on?
And what? Look. And what else is going on? I've been at homecoming.
You have. Wow.
You was at homecoming, but then you like sneak back. I didn't even realize you was going for like a day.
It felt like more than a day because when I got back, it was like, okay, you've been gone. You know how you leave home and then when you get back, it's just like stuff you gotta do. Ugh.
Oh, look, I went from the plane to the desk, child. So I definitely know.
From desk to dinner, like a skirt.
Why would I risk it, babe? It's the price that I paid, child.
I really haven't been doing nothing but trying to get a piece of American pie, take my bite out before Trump say, that's my house. Disconnect my cable and my lights out, okay?
I'm trying not to say nothing micro-related, so I'm just like holding my wrist.
He's ever present like the Lord and Savior at this point. God made sure we continue to speak Mike's name.
No, because when you said your slice of the apple pie, my head immediately said, if this sound is an apple, then let me take a slice.
I'm not playing with Mike.
It is a human nature summer. I told y'all that.
I wasn't playing when I said that my training session started off to the lights and sounds of Michael D. Jackson. I walk in and my trainer is playing Beat It. Why?
Beat It trainer was reaching out.
Boom. I love how reaching out, boom, is one on every episode now and has taken the place of Kaya's by way of Lloyd. All I boom. Boom is also ever present. Cherry the
Oh, my girl.
I don't know if that's my girl, but she's funny sometimes.
Other times that attitude be nasty. But I live for the boom.
I see that. The boom can be lived for. I live for the boom is ghetto. I wasn't gonna say it.
The sentence and the sentiment.
Was it the sentence or was it the sentiment? Oprah, please. She on the docket too.
No, because like for real, you know who Cherry the Boom is, you're ghetto. There's no way around that. If you know where you want to go, you are ghetto, babe.
I mean, to a certain extent, if you listen to this podcast, you're ghetto. It is what it is. We can't run from the hood.
Ooh. we can only reach out so much. Boom.
Anyway, what else literally has been going on? Because we were both at homecoming. I went to go see Summer down to the Texas. Shout out to Lindsay, production assistant to the stars of the podcast and beyond.
Come on, cast consultant.
Okay. So I was in Austin big portion of the week last week, and Summer Walker kind of wowed the crowd. Not mad at all.
Tell us everything, because she's been getting mixed reviews.
I think she's been getting mixed reviews because Summer overall and in general is the type of artist that do what she want depending on the city. So she had a good night in Austin. She was having a ball. You could tell she was really into the crowd. Her show is set up kind of like a freak show, like a circus vintagey, Cirque du Soleil type of show. And her being like a pinup showgirl, burlesque, whatever. That theme fits her so well because it's enough of nothing for her to look like she doing a lot. I'm not joning. That makes perfect sense to the people it's supposed to make sense to.
I get it, but I actually don't want to, is what I'm saying.
Like, Summer is not a performance doll in the way that some of our other celebrities and stars are. She is a flat foot, sit down on a stool and sing type of singer. And I love her for that. So her pushing herself into a more performance driven direction and succeeding in it and not like boring me or not making me feel uncomfortable because, girl, why are you doing that? I enjoyed it. She really run through all the hits. She do every song we like. And she do constant bullshit in a new acapella way that I like even more.
Oh, when I get home, I'm gonna definitely pull up whatever coastal or Midwestern gay has put up the whole concert, because you know how I feel about constant bullshit.
Happy Pride. There's definitely an Austin gay with a link that you can click on. I'm sure. They was going off in Austin.
How was the crowd racially in Austin? Because you know what Austin give from a race perspective.
This is exactly where I was about to go. Get out of my head. So as I get off my flight, I'm at the bar waiting for my layover plane to, switch and swap. Several white people asked me what brought me to wherever I was going. I was going to Austin, but I was in Boston at this time. In my mind, I'm like, white people don't know nothing about Summer Walker. They're not going to be interested. I'm just going to say concert. So then we end up starting to talk, and I bring up Summer, and they're like, oh, I don't think I'm familiar with type of music. I'm like, she's an R&B artist. She's really big in the Black community, etc. Falls on deaf ears. They don't know who I'm talking about. They looking them up on Google and shit.
Sidebar, the gays are not playing with Summer.
I knew you was going to find a link before I finished talking.
And the camera quality is looking fabish.
The girls have equipment that I didn't know about. We're going to get to how I had a full photo shoot on an Android phone that twirled me. You would have thought that them pictures was professional.
Take better pictures, even though we don't want to admit that as iPhone users.
The iPhone versus Android conversation gets sticky and tricky because the camera do be good inside that phone. You can't send them pictures and it retain any type of quality. So that's why I was so goop-gagged and in bewilderness when them pictures came out so good that I posted. But there's more to come on that. Follow the podcast at the Psyce Podcast on all platforms. You'll see what I'm talking about. So white people don't know who Summer is, right? That's what I'm in the city thinking. When we get to the arena, there are white girls in wedding dresses themed out for Summer Walker's concert. I said, okay, now what the hell? I would have just never expected that. One, Beyonce, you will forever be famous for getting the girls to dress up in theme for shows. Why is this a thing now? I don't know. I don't have any getting married clothes, so I couldn't do that. I just had on black like usual.
I don't have any getting married clothes. It's funny.
Because what? So the white girls in the audience for the bulk of the wagger, they had all wedding dresses looking like the cover of the album. And I was like, wow, still finally over it.
But what brand of white girl was they? Because white do come in different genres. Just like
white is not a monolith, just like black and gay not, even though sometimes it do be on all of the sides. The white was mixed and matched, but they seemed like regular white girls that I was seeing. And they were not like the one token white in a group of black. It was a lot of times I seen a group of white girls together. And I was like, this is new.
They were like
just
Gen
from
Z,
my
or were they like our age?
Jizzy down.
Okay. Was it giving like Jersey Shore type white girl? Was it giving California white type white girl? Like,
So Austin randomly leans more California type white girl overall.
right.
But now that you said Jersey Shore, there was definitely a mix of hood boogers in the white.
I mean, the end that you still in Texas, and Texas white girls either gonna be pageant or country white trash.
Yeah, and ready to fight. So I was shocked at the age dichotomy because there were a lot of people our age there. And then there was, of course, a bulk of concert goers that's just young and interested in new music. But I was very surprised at how diverse from a socioeconomic standpoint the audience was, and how diverse the overall like race and makeup of the audience was, because we were, shout out to the ticket masters. We was in the front. Like I was at the stage, like on the floor. And so was the hood. Like it was seats that you wouldn't expect Banji Ghetto Fish to be in. And they was in front of us going off. Like there was a twerk contest. There are questions about twerk wind that I have now. Wheelchair offline. Girl, go wash up. And like it was very interesting. But then I also have to remember Monaleo is a rising star in hip hop. She opens and they give her a long set time. I like her a lot more than I thought I did now. We missed Odile, and that made me sad because fine. But we got on as he was doing like his big song that is featuring Summer. And I think right after that, he did his big song that's featuring Leon. Nobody came out because he was the first opener, but sing. I heard it from the drink line. And I like that.
Muse is gonna go get him a cocktail at the show.
I just don't think that I can go to my seat first. Like my ticket fine.
Okay, so the crowd was like singing and everything, knew every word.
Yes, their heart out.
I loved it.
And I think that that's what the interaction between the crowd and the stage is what Summer fed off of, and you could like visibly see it because she was having a good time.
Oh, nice. I like that.
The props, like everything looks expensive, even though it's a very minimal stage design. The glass that she comes out in, like the little martini set, it's decked out in Swarovski crystals. Like her costuming is really good. I had a ball. And she sang every hit known to man. And then in the breaks, like when you could tell she's changing, or they have one of the dancers come out and do a doo-wop pop pop. They had your boy on the pole. That boy who be clicking his heels together, pole fish.
That older black man.
Yeah, and he like hit his hip on the pole sometimes. He's in her tour. I don't know his name, but go on. he hit that. He hit that hip on the pole sometimes. He'd be like, damn.
And he be having like a hat on a lot when he be
He be wearing a hat a lot, but for this, he had on like a little Scully, and I guess he dyed his hair like a reddish orange, and the beard and mustache match. You know, all black gay be giving that sometimes. So he do that. But he's on one of them poles that hang from the ceiling. Talent.
Mm-hmm.
Talent. It was giving Mercedes Last Dance down to the pink. And I never seen him up close and personal before, so I was like, wow, he really ate. There's this white buff man with one of those like pirate curled up mustaches.
Oh, I love those.
Love those. He is Dance Fish, was in that circle ring twirling around like Cirque du Soleil. They got a fire lady. I was like, wait a minute.
Oh, it really was giving like,
oh, yes. It gave Ryan Murphy Freak Show. It gave Gods and Monsters. It gave Dita Von Tease. Like, I was like, I'm proud of Summer. So yeah, had a ball. More content to come. By the time this come out, it'll probably be up because it's time to post on the Instagram. You know, we got a schedule to keep up. Get your tickets if you haven't. Summer is coming to a city near you. And I'm on the higher end of the mixed review side. I didn't have any qualms with that show. And I will be downloading Mona Leo's most recent project.
Well, what I was seeing and hearing from people was they felt like it was so much show that it wasn't a lot of her singing. They were like, it just was so much show. And then a couple people, including somebody I know that went in Philly, was like, yeah, it kind of was like giving like karaoke. Like,
Oh,
they were like,
I wonder.
Go ahead, sorry.
I was just gonna say, I wonder if that has to do with because of the audience participation and how much she allowed them to sing at that night. Because it didn't give that our night. Like we were singing along with her, of course, but it's not like she let us take over.
Oh, see, I was hearing from Philly show that it was given like when she was like, yeah, it was like more like karaoke, and then she would like sing a couple songs, and then it would be, the people on stage flip flying and sliding across the stage and doing all the fire breathing, whatever. And she was like that summer that there wasn't a lot of singing is what I like. Somebody that went to the show called me that night and told me about it. But then I also was seeing similar commentary on social media.
That's interesting to me because there is a lot of show, but I think that Summer and an artist like Summer needs that just because of what we have historically been presented from her as a performer. But to me, it didn't take away from the amount of time I got to spend with her as a vocalist. Like, I still think that she gave me what I needed singing wise. And I don't think it was giving, at least in the city that I went to, like Austin didn't put the mic in the audience like Normani the whole time. It didn't. Like she was really going off. And moving around the stage more than I expected. And like that wowed me too, because I've seen her live singularly and at festivals where she just was like bopping around the stage, like in slow motion, singing great, sounding fine, but not doing anything. So the show additives enhanced what I expected from her, if anything, and not took away from it. Each city probably gonna get something different. I can't say.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is, that she just was tweaking the shows like as she's been going.
What I think is happening, it might depend on the audience as far as the feedback. Like if she probably feel overwhelmed with how much the girls are singing, then it's like, damn, here. I don't know.
You could never know with Summer.
No, but the people resonated with Doll. She sang all of the heartbreak hits. She sings a lot of the new album, the new more recent album, even though it's a trilogy of all. The Take Me Out the Club is one of the breaks. So she not on stage during it, but it got some life, and I appreciate that. Just like Insane, it gets some life. Circus gets some life, but I don't know. The whole like thematic journey that it takes you on is just fab to me. I don't know. I had a ball.
Can't wait to watch.
Yeah, I'm gonna post the whole show. And we was close, so it kind of gave little X.
Well, I also went to a tour concert moment situation. I went to A$AP Rocky's tour, and I had a ball. We went to the Baltimore show. We made it a day in Baltimore. We went to happy hour, went thrifting, then we went to the show. Okay,
Fun.
so one thing, artists and this no opening act thing is a try. I like opening acts because it just gives me something to do until the artist comes out. Also, it's like a discovery moment. But because Rocky didn't have no opening act and I wasn't confirmed on that, we sat in the venue for maybe like an hour and a half until he came out.
Oh,
like
I would have been at the bar.
It's that door 7 show at 8. I think we got to our seat maybe like 8:15. And the show ain't start till like 9:30, 9:40.
Oh, he needed to open the act then.
Now, Cardi didn't have no opening act, but we didn't care because Cardi had a DJ that was playing music. And you know how Philly is when a DJ is playing music. It's like the club. So their whole like hour and a half until Cardi came out, the whole venue was dancing, singing, having a ball. Like the DJ was talking to us, everybody dancing, everybody in the aisle. Like same thing with Lotto. Like But Lotto didn't have an opener, but like the break in between Mariah and Lotto, like the DJ was hyping everybody up. Rocky had fucking sound bowls on. Sweetie.
Wait.
It was like
Huh?
sound bowl music. Like sound, you go to the spa and they
Yeah.
got the little sound bowl music on. It was giving spa session music. And you know me, if I'm in a venue and it's cold, if I'm in a building and it's cold,
You're gonna be sleepy.
I was scrolling and try to keep myself up, child. And the girl in front of me, I was like, oh my God. I was just like making a little side commentary, and a little white girl in front of me. She was like, you are just so funny. Because I was going off. I was like, what in the sound bowl is going on in here?
Somebody is going to try to bond with you no matter where you go. I kind of love that when it don't get on your nerves.
It did get on her because she just was like, because I asked her to take a picture of me and who I was with. And that sounded messier than it actually was. It's not messy.
I know.
It's not messy, y'all. And she was like, "You girl, you are so funny. We just been hearing all your commentary and been cackling." Took our picture, and guess what she did? Turn right back around and ain't saying that for the rest of the show. Fab.
Love that.
I love when a girl's key and then turn back around.
Key. There's a word
Key
to go
and
after
call
that. Exactly. There you go. Key and call it. That's not like a segment. What you about to do? Key and call it?
Yeah. Listen. So, but when the show started, but when the show started, so he got the regular stage, and then it's like a little like piece that like a long piece like runway that comes out. We were at the end of the runway part. Like we were at the part between the end of the runway and where the sound stage starts at, which lucky for us was the best seat in the whole venue, because I look up and I'm like, oh, that's a helicopter. It's a helicopter directly in front of us, above us, and the helicopter starts shooting lights like underneath it. Then all these boys in white tees and white little shiesties or whatever all start crowding around the helicopter, and I'm like, what is going on? Child, somehow in the crowd, in that little crowd of white, like how Rihanna's Super Bowl was, Rocky was in the middle of it, and he did like the first like 3 songs in like with the guys kind of like around him, like in the all white, like around him, and he's in the middle performing, and it's lights coming down from the helicopter. The helicopter also got a camera so you could see it on the big screen, and he just like rapping, mobbing. They pick him up. He like mosh pitting or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It was
crowd surfing.
Decent. It was so decent because the ground floor, we was in the 100 section, like like just the floor. We was like the slanted part, like we was like low though. The ground floor was standing room. So if you were anywhere near the helicopter, you could be in the mosh pit with the dancers and with Rocky. And when I say that shit was so lit, like it was so thorough to me. Like I love how he had did that. Then they disappear, and then he reemerges on stage, and instead of a regular microphone, he had the thing Azalea Banks was yelling in. You know that gif where she's like
a megaphone. Yeah.
But you know how with her megaphone, she had the mic in front. His megaphone, the mic was built into it, so he's holding the megaphone the whole performance.
Oh, okay. So it's probably not for bigger sound. It's just decorative.
Yeah, exactly. Like the mic, it's like if this is a mic, they built a megaphone around it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Cute though.
So the sound's not coming out this way. It's the mic that's capturing his sound.
Do we have eyes on Azalea? Has she said anything about that?
Y'all, Muse new thing is, do we have eyes on? And it is so funny because do we?
Questions that need to be answered. I was looking for Tinashe when that video didn't appear on my timeline when the time it should have. Do we have eyes on Tinashe? But go ahead.
Then he goes on stage and it's just lit. It's fire. It's him rapping. It's just fab. I do hate when they do the backing track though, and I do want everybody to stop with the backing track. But you could tell that he was a little winded every so often. Them 3 kids are definitely wearing them out.
As a
And getting
family.
to 40 and jumping around, like, because you know Rocky, he gonna give you jump around, run around, doodle brown. So I think all of that, like, I think his stamina was a little like, So I
Is
guess
this
he had,
was your date one of the earlier dates? Because he'll probably fix that by the end of the show. You know, they'd be using the show as a workout.
well, all the videos I was seeing for the shows before me was kind of giving the same thing.
Oh, okay. I was trying to be on my Libra doll side. It's not gonna work out. Okay.
I mean, I was still having a ball. Like I still enjoyed the show.
Good.
He did a lot of the new album, which I really liked. He did classics. And when he was talking between, he's charismatic, so it was cute. Rihanna was not at our show, which I took a little personally.
She said bye, Baltimore.
Yeah, she paid Baltimore nooch and tooch. So we didn't get no commentary about Rihanna. Like, how he be like, yo, babe, da da da. If you see the clips, like he's like talking to her. There's no talking to her. He references her, of course. Like he's like, oh yeah, this song was real popping with my wife. He be like, my wife. When my wife took me on tour with her, like he'll reference her. But I wanted to be there where he'd be like, babe, remember, So we were robbed of that experience, but I love the show, like top to bottom. It was so much fun. Audience-wise, everybody there was 21.
Damn.
Me and our friend was sitting looking like chaperones.
I don't like
people
that
that was our
feeling.
age that was there, that was black, were
Had kids.
chaperones. They had teenage kids with them.
It's something about that I'm starting to enjoy. Like, I do like that the cool hip parents are taking their kids that like the same music to see the artist. Like, it was
it
just
wasn't
like
giving
that.
cool hip parents that listen to the music.
Oh, it was literally
giving
just
classy
chaperone.
black Howard Hampton parents and kids that was into it.
Oh,
There was
that's
only one
unfortunate.
parent that was in our section that was black that like knew the words. Like, oh,
I'm actually
Rocky did
hollering.
What's Up. And I don't know if y'all is like day one Rocky fans, but What's Up is one of my favorite Rocky songs. Be me in the hood, these niggas saying, what's up, what's up, what's up? You don't know that song? Or you
I
going?
do.
Oh.
I'm going. Oh.
So, the black man that was our age with the son, he starts strolling, child. Kappa strolling.
I never seen nobody stroll to an A$AP Rocky song in my life.
Like he knew like when he did the Live Love A$AP songs that day, he knew them songs, and I was like, all right. But the other black people that was around our age that was there with their kids was definitely giving. What do this man be saying? Because I don't know. It was giving like very classy upper crust parent.
That's interesting because when you first brought it up, I just assumed, and it was probably wishful thinking, it was like a Tyler the Creator show. Because when I've gone to see Tyler the Creator recently, it was parents that give what we give, but with their kids. And we old enough to have kids of many different ages. So it was like a passing of the torch type of thing because they both like Tyler. I would assume it would be like that for A$AP, but no. And it might just have something to do with the rowdiness of what his shows have historically given, because A$AP Mob is a mosh pit. Like back when they shows would come to town, it was like a rager. And I know everybody in our age group don't want to be involved in that. That is more kid friendly, even though it's not kid friendly, if you get what I mean. Okay. I'll be able to make sure.
And I did see some black people our age, like maybe 2 groups that were our age that didn't have a kid with them, but they wasn't our give. They was more like was Buppies in the 2000s give. So it was like, oh, that's interesting to see y'all here.
No comment.
Oh, it's a cast. Look, I'm gonna be like Sexy Lexi. What the sign say? Let's address it.
Come on, it's the cast. Like, you're supposed to have a comment.
Like the one group of my section, they pretty much sat there on the whole show, and I was just like, it was a whole row. And I was like, oh, that's interesting.
I wonder, like, I'm not interested in having no kids. I'll compromise if it comes to that, but I'm the oldest. I already got children. in my mind, certain teenage kids are old enough to go to a concert on their own. If I'm not a big fan of the music, I'm not about to go just because I want to be a chaperone. So I guess that's just maybe not how parenting is of today, but I grew up real fast. I was catching the train by myself when I was 11, and DC always been ghetto and dangerous. So it's not like that has changed too much from a kid perspective. In my mind, being 13, 14, going to a concert by yourself was normal, but maybe our generation of parenting is giving fuck that. But I'm just not sitting through a concert with my kids. No one would go, I guess. That's probably bad too. But I'm not having kids, so it's fine.
So it's fine.
That's what I was not going to say. Because that's interesting to me to like either not know.
The group I said that sat there the whole time, they didn't have kids with them. They were just our age. They looked like retired buppies, and they was our age. It was a whole row of them, and they was like in my section. And they
That
just
make it
kind of
even
sat
worse.
down like the whole time. And I was like, yo, this show lit.
Yeah, and like what you come for?
That's another conversation for another day, because this was rising up when I was at the conference about Black
Come on.
audiences and how Black audiences respond to things differently than other audiences. This wasn't a part of the conference, but me and some Black people, we offline after some sessions and was like, the sessions is good, but everything they're saying is how like white, Asian, some Latinx communities respond. I was like, Black people don't fall under the window and none of they talking about. And like in terms, so to bring it back to concerts, like white people will go to a concert somebody ain't never heard before, will listen to every single song and dance the whole time. If Black people, they not going to stand up until you do their song. They're not going to sing along and clap or dance till you do their song.
It's crazy because this was a pride conversation. Happy Pride. I don't even know when it's over at this point. It's just always something gay going on. But I was with some friends and the conversation about gay versus Black audience participation at club going events and things like that happen. And it's similar. So I say add it to the docket for the next Out of the Studio episode, because there's something there that I want to touch on. And I wouldn't have thought that this would be a conversation point, but it apparently is in multiple circles. Wow.
Yeah, no, it's a thing. Like Black audiences make everybody work harder than every other race.
We deserve at the same time though. So there's a point to be made.
But even the dogs doing good, Black people not gonna care.
Oh.
Because why you ain't do my song yet?
Yeah. I mean, maybe the gay and the art school make me want to go off, because art school, dancers, singers, if you're doing anything of note, it's giving sing your face, dance your feet. Like that's a thing. So I come from that world. I'd be excited.
Well, the old heads be at the Dell like this until they song come on.
We talked about it last episode with the Roots crowd. I was confused. It's a thing. Like I said, add it to the docket. But I mean, concerts are being had. The people are having fun, and apparently we still outside.
Love outside.
Never
I'm
end.
to be at the Eve concert tonight.
What you mean? Suppose you not gonna go?
Well, I don't know, because my +1 can't go no more.
Oh. I'm famous for going to a concert by myself, though.
Like, there are shows I can go to by myself, but an Eve show, I would want to go with people, with friends, you know?
Yeah. That makes sense. Well, I hope you go, because you can record for the cast. It's me worried about the footage.
Right. Meanwhile, Muse on my phone came out in like 2009, and he hates the quality.
Yeah, I still am owed footage from Rocky's show, so we'll chat offline.
Oh yeah, I put it on our friend phone.
I'm not cutting none of that out. You ready to talk about these celebs and what they got going on?
Child, nothing. Say no.
Stephanie said, "In the show here."
If it ain't us, I mean.
Sliding into Muse with child. I'm going to try to go through this stuff as quickly as possible because we don't need another 3-hour episode, and people got stuff to do just in the world, y'all and us.
Mhm.
It is currently Paris Men's Fashion Week. Everybody is in Paris. I'm pissed about it. I literally had a moment where I contemplated throwing my laptop in the Anacostia last night because Fatima there, Mark and Jeremy there, Zeta there.
Wait, you're Fatima?
Yes, like several people that I know personally and love are down to the Paris for Fashion Week and other things. Here I go, back to work, irritated. Oh, I just started taking PTO like I should. I should have took more.
You singing doo-wop pop pop.
Okay, and I'm not Tamar. So yeah, that's a thing. Everybody is in Paris, but from what I have seen in the first few shows is already just so much commentary about artists that we know and love and their contributions. And I'm starting to feel like, one, what do people expect? Two, do y'all really shop? And three, is this anti-Black disguised under like some highfalutin respectability politics or something that smart people say? Like, okay, let's start with Pharrell. Pharrell's latest Louis Vuitton collection is based on surfer style, waves, ocean, breeze. It's named something very poetic that I'm drawing a blank on, but he even co-opted the assistant creative direction of a prominent Black surfer house owner to assist with the look and feel of the design work and all of that. Everything I seen online about this show and what he's doing with this new collection, and I could even say collections previous to this, has been so negative. And I'm just like, what did y'all want him to do exactly? Because I've been to the LV stores since he came out with LV as creative director, head of design, et cetera, et cetera. Them bags don't play. I'm sorry. LV is traditionally a luggage, baggage, some small leather goods, like duffel house. Yes, they have ventured off into clothes forever and ever, amen. Yes, they have had some designers that have revolutionized style, fashion, etc. But if you are the owner and operator of the house for however long and your bags suck, you failed. So in my mind, he's doing the Lord's work because he's elevated the bags. The quality of the clothes, whether you like them or not, never subsided. It's still top tier. It's fabrications that you can't afford. And it's design work that you've never seen before. There's a jacket that has no lining and it's literally made out of patches. It's just patches, literally different LV designer patches from high quality fabrics woven together to make a jacket. It's no inner lining. It was no pattern created. That is not normal Project Runway anybody could do it shit. That is very high art fashion output. I don't know what the girls expect. And it's also Pharrell. So he is a very referential artist and person. People have a lot to say about him with these Vans, but something tells me that Vans was in on that. If anything, I think that it's going to put an uptick in the sales of Vans. Like Vans tweeted and was just like, oh, or something like that. And I'm like, y'all sales about to go up because he did this. It could have been a collaboration. I have feelings about that, but it's not enough for me to be like, he's terrorizing LV. Like it's not giving that to me. I just don't care that much. That's one piece. The girls have really also just lost all of their whimsy. Like the people's inner children are crying out. The rocks are crying out. Everybody has something.
Everything go back to Michael Jackson.
Everything go back to Michael Jackson. If my trainer is playing him today, I'm really going to, I don't know, scorch earth. No one seems to have positive reviews about Jaden Smith's newest collaboration line, etc., with Christian Louboutin because he got like some Hulk smash beastie feet shoes. Y'all sit up here and let John Galliano, Rick Owens, Miuccia Prada, and all of these different designers that have historically pushed the envelope when it comes to fashion do whatever the fuck they want. with no black people backlash. Y'all just saving y'all coins to go get it because it's a high-end designer name. But these black men get in the front facing of these designer houses and y'all want to become the Siskel and Ebert, the fucking Joan Rivers, the Nene Leakes when she was on there for a time, down to the Fashion Police. Y'all have so much to say about these clothes that y'all can't even wear. And it just confuses me. So I wanted to start off my gripes because I feel like that is what all of these bullet points about to give. With that, I just don't get it. I did this to Virgil when he was in LV. And I'm just like, is it a black nigga thing? Because y'all don't do this to Kim Jones. Y'all don't do this to Nicholas Geshker. Like, y'all don't do this to these other girls. Y'all do not do this to Demna as much as y'all should, down to the Balenciaga and the Gucci. So why when a black man, I'm going off, why when a black man gets to the front of this elevated standpoint, y'all do this? It's just very interesting to watch. So those are my thoughts. I'll stop going off for a second and take a breath. Demna deserves way more than y'all give them. Sorry, go ahead.
I wouldn't know a thing, so I'm just laughing.
It's upsetting me and my homegirl, even though my homegirl don't know what I'm talking about. It's fine.
The homegirl is the rest of the Scalarza group chat, I think, because it was either that chat or this other chat that was going off. And I was like, and what else is going on?
What was they saying?
I had no context because I didn't look at the show. So, you know, when I be clocked out of something, I really be clocked out.
No, yeah, it gives. Stephanie don't even know that it happened. That's how clocked out she'd be. She'd be like, oh. Literally, hashtag oh.
You know, when I be at homecoming, my brain just be...
Saint elsewhere, sing gnarls.
Literally.
It's something about that I highly respect, though. I wish I could clock out to that level. God ain't done with me yet. Are you reading Brandy's book? We talked about it a little bit, but I didn't get like if you were just listening to clips or not.
Oh no, I'm reading it.
What do that mean? Why you give it that?
It's so sad. And it's summertime. I don't think I can continue.
I'm having a ball with
I'll pick it back up in the fall.
It's
all
a
this
seasonal
about her
effect for
getting
you.
bullied and stuff like that. I don't like that.
Yeah. I think, I don't know where you are in the book, but I think some of the earlier chapters and how she talks about the bullying and stuff like that informs the type of person that she becomes and how she maneuvers through the industry. So she laying the groundwork for context, but there are sad moments. So I get what you're saying.
Yeah, it's the sad is kind of killing me. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm at the part where she gets her record deal for the debut
The first
album.
time. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I am listening to the audiobook. You know what I give when artists and people of note have a book out. Read it to me. It's a very interesting listen because we grew up like knowing a lot about Brandy. She's a little older than us, of course, but she's like an age mate in growth. So I feel like we spent all of the time with her through every aspect of this book. From Thea on forward.
Oh, the Thea chapter was so sad.
I like how respectful she is being about talking. She pinpoints things that I know really fucked and stuck with her in a respectful way. Like she's really not bad mouthing anybody, even when they deserve it. And that's admirable because it could be a tell-all and she could be rude. But she's not doing that like at all, even when you get further. Because I'm past the part where she gets the note from Whitney and starts working on 211.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not there yet. It's been taking me a long time to read it because I'm just not energetically where she is.
I don't think that it's like a woe is me listen, but I might feel different if I was reading it.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to. Now I feel like it's gonna give spoilers if we really go into too much detail. But
I know her whole life, so it's not like it's gonna be a spoiler.
Fair. Things that shocked me, right? I didn't know, and now I feel like I should have known But when we fast forward to Aphrodisiac and she's like finally getting the chance to work with Timbaland as much as she always wanted to, XYZ, I didn't know that the label kind of forced her into working with Kanye. And that was why Talk About Our Love was the first single, and she had that other song on the album because they kind of let him take charge simply because they were trying to, I don't know, swoon him, wine and dine him, and get him to work with them on multiple projects. Hated that because it didn't end up boding well for her numbers-wise, and it's music that got looked over on that album because they wanted him to take the reins. Don't do it again. Don't do it again. And he was a bitch to her about it. Don't do it again. I don't like that. I hate learning about people that I have idolized in the past, even though that ship has kind of sailed with Kanye, and they just keep digging a hole for themselves. Like, it's a lot of that in this book too. Like, people who you would have thought you would like love and respect hurt your girl in a way. So that was something that was interesting. She very respectfully retells the end of Whitney's life and things that I didn't know was supposed to happen in that regard. Like, Whitney was supposed to come live with her for a second, and she didn't get the chance to. She just never did it. But they basically, very respectfully, knew and were close to, I guess, Whitney's drug and alcohol abuse, etc., and were offering to help, and it just never happened. That made me sad. It's a big we'll see until I finish the book.
We'll see if I finish the book.
We'll see if Timbaland's name continuing to come up in a weird way in and outside of the Brandy book. So to transition, in the Brandy book, she talks about her friendship with Aaliyah and how they were close in proximity, and like in passing, they were always very sweet to each other, had a good working relationship, etc. Timbaland, when she finally gets the chance to work with him, because apparently they've been friends throughout the bulk of her career, he says, you know that Aaliyah didn't want me to work with you. I feel like the way that that was relayed was messy.
Wait, this was in Brandy's book?
It's not where you are though, but this is in the book.
Oh yeah, because she's just about to put out the first album.
Yeah, so Brandy doesn't take it as messy, and Timbaland cleans it up, but the way she says it at first, I'm just like, he didn't have to say that. And he's starting to be weird to me in general. We'll get there, but
Starting.
I ain't like that. What she took from that and how he kind of cleaned it up was, it had nothing to do with Brandy in specific, but because Aaliyah had carved out her specific sound with Timbaland, she didn't want anyone else to come in and kind of infiltrate that sound. So what Brandy realized was that kind of validated her thought process when it came to Rodney Jerkins. Because what we find out later on is she felt a way about Rodney kind of recycling her sound throughout the industry and then giving her scraps when it came time for them to reconnect. And that did happen. And also didn't bode well for the album that he did that on. Human. So again, keep reading. If you feel like you get to a point where you can't do it no more, I'll just tell you what happens.
I'm at that point, and I'm going to just pick it up in the fall. I need to read something cute and fun and flirty and girly for the summer.
Steph says, Sweetie, put out a book, please. So I want to write down something.
And you know, I love Brandy, but I just energetically, I just don't relate to the sad girl stuff.
And like, I want to know who helped her write this. That is not shade, but I do want to know who helped her write this, because she thinks she J.K. Rowling minus the transphobia. It is very high art, very
it's
encyclopedic.
He's like one of the early people that talked all the time on Twitter. Remember when Twitter first came out and it was like a batch of black people that just talked all the time? That was like the Dominique Morgan of the app.
Yeah.
He was like one of those people. But this back when the Twitter people was all like journalists and stuff. They was all working at like Ebony and Essence, and you wasn't on that side of Twitter.
That's going to elongate the episode if I really try to figure out who you're talking about. So, Timbaland, right? New mixtape, I think they're calling it. Collaboration project with Chloe. Live for it. My notes are specific to Timbo. They have nothing to do with Chloe. I think this is her best collection of work. I think this is her best track listing of music. I think that this is fab for her. I do not think that Timbaland is pushing his sound anymore. And like, by his sound, I mean a sound. You remember how it was revolutionary when Timbaland started to do anything, and all of the Aaliyah stuff was brand new sounding, and he kind of revolutionized Justin Timberlake's career by putting that sound on him, and it just was different every time, even though he had his signatures. It's not that different no more, and that's blowing me. Because she's carrying. Vocally, she's going off. Like, you know how I feel about Chloe. I think she a Bama, but doll sings. She is very, very talented. And I think the mix of productions with her hands on the engineering board and his kind of save it. Because if it was up to him, it would all sound like early 702. Still today, right now. Timbaland, like, you have to grow up a little bit. And we know you're capable because Say It Right by Nelly Furtado. Think She Knows by Justin Timberlake. Like, there's music and things you've done that show you can do something completely different, but you still giving us those 3 beats and a cymbal that made Aaliyah famous on a lot of your songs. It just confuses me. Then the AI, I don't think it's no AI in this project, but whatever. This is another thing Stephanie wouldn't know a thing about, but I'm trying to get her to listen to it.
I'm scared to listen to it because that man love AI. And
See,
I'm sorry, I want the water supply and the air in Memphis to be good.
We're not gonna have no more grass. I keep saying that.
Child, whatever. We'll talk offline. But I don't fool with AI, and I know he love it, so it has kept me from like wanting to listen to the album because I don't want to engage in no elements of it. If there is AI to be found.
Yeah. I think that's a fair thing.
Statements around it.
At this point, because it's Chloe's voice and it's Timbaland's production, I don't know how I would know if it was AI infused at all. And that is scary. Because it sounds like it's supposed to sound. But I don't know if you saw this, but literally this week, like 8 or 9 tracks, unreleased tracks of Doja leaked apparently. And she got on Twitter and was like, I think it's weird that y'all think this is me. All of that shit is AI. And she's so big of a troll, I actually don't know if she playing or not. Because it sounds so real to me. Everything that I heard, at least. That's how bad it's gotten. That's how bad it's gotten.
Yeah, I can't get jiggy with this shit.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, that's spooky. That's spooky and dookie to me. I can't. But if Chloe comes out and can confirm that there is no AI generated content and sounds and anything to be found, I will give it a chance because one thing about the cast, y'all know we will give notes, but we also give chances. And my only issue with Chloe is the songs themselves aren't bad. Like, if you take the songs out of context of Chloe, the songs are good. I think sometimes it just feels like a disconnect because they don't feel like who she presents herself to be as a person.
Yeah, and we've said that before. I think that has not really changed, but it's interesting to see how she's still been able to elevate and find. Because she stayed with a movie role or a fucking cameo or a spot on TV. Same with Halle. And it seems like even though they have distanced themselves from Parkwood, which that is what the rumor is, that's allegedly, I really don't know that, they are getting to the bag regardless. They are funding these music careers. They still putting stuff out whether we like it or not. And it really does give them time to, I don't know, figure themselves out in front of us, which like no other artist has been afforded that opportunity. Beyonce set them girls up for success. So say what you want about them not working with her or her leaving them or whatever. They fine.
Mm-hmm.
And this album is a testament to that. I think that the performances, the videos or visualizers, and the music itself have all been good in my mind. Chloe prides herself on her production prowess. So I'm just hoping that there's no way in hell Timbaland could have added any AI-ness to this. But I am currently at the point where musically, I can't tell. I have been found out that AI specific artists, like they not real. I've had to go Google and not find anything about them, were some of my favorite Spotify songs for like a week.
See,
It was this girl
I'm a
named something Rose.
phenomenal black woman. Walk with grace.
What?
That's that poppin' AI song that all the aunties love. It's
Oh
called
yeah.
Phenomenal Black Woman.
I don't know that one, but I was literally down to the Costco with Aunt Vanessa, and Vanessa was like, "Have you heard of such and such?" And then I was like, "No, actually, not at all." And then she sent me his Instagram. I was like, "Vanessa, this is AI." I didn't even press play to hear what he sounded like. And she was like, "Oh my God, I thought he was so attractive. His music's so good." I was like, "Yeah, it's no further information outside of this Instagram about this man. And I can look at this and tell that this is AI. The issue with me was Spotify. I think the girl name was Sienna Rose or something like that. It's some girl that I was listening to for like a week straight, and she was singing the walls in my house off. Couldn't find anything else about her except for the little Spotify blurb. And I was like, oh, she not real. That is crazy that the music platforms are even allowing them to come on there. But they be having the streams. It's the Wild Wild West. And this is separate and apart from the cast, but I follow this AI journalist. Her name is Karen Howell. And she be wearing...
AI journalist.
She's not an AI like she's a real person, but she's a journalist that has researched in like detail AI.
Her beat is AI.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm supposed to be like, I'm sorry, what?
No, she's real, but she be backing up claims that AI is doing good stuff with all of the actually no it's not of it all. And yeah, the world is over. That's all.
Oh, okay.
So listen to Chloe and Timbaland while you can, because it's a chop. It's a chop, love. It's a shame, love.
It's a shame, love.
Yeah, everything is hell. Child, I did not mean for this segue to be so smooth, but Clive Davis did. So speaking of hell,
let me tell you, I've never spoken ill of the dead a day in my life. Ever. I didn't even speak ill of Charlie Kirk because I don't speak ill of the dead. But Clive Davis, I'm changing all of that just for you. I'm changing all that just for you. That man has a VIP section in hell. I hope he is having a ball. And you know why I hate Clive Davis? It was one thing and one thing only. Your daughter, your industry daughter, is dead in a hotel room. And you continue to have a party while she is upstairs dead?
Yeah. There was transgressions even before that had me off his team, but I get it, Steph. Okay. If you have been under a rock and you don't know what we talking about, Grammy-winning record producer, music exec, mogul, quote-unquote legend, statement star in the entertainment industry, Clive Davis has passed away at the age of 94. Variety says, Clive Davis, who pioneered, carried, and co-founded Columbia Records, Arista Records, and J Records in 3 separate acts of his career to the pinnacle of the pop music business, was found dead in his Manhattan home this past Monday. No cause of death has been cited, but he was recently hospitalized after suffering respiratory problems. Now, he was worth $850 million at his death, but the internet is noticing that this quote-unquote worth was made off of the backs of an immense amount of artists who never even got to see the age of 50. So between us getting into these conspiracies, my own personal tin hat that I keep on my head, and like literally my eyes as a person that love music, this shit is wild to me. I'm gonna just list off the people. Like, and this is not everybody. Otis Redding, Aaliyah, both in plane crashes. Tupac and Biggie, both in shootings. Left Eye, and this is after TLC filed bankruptcy, even though they had just made their label $23 million. Like what? Nipsey Hussle, Whitney, who, like Stephanie so eloquently said earlier, they continued with the party after she was found upstairs dead prior to the party. Michael Jackson, MJ gone, my nigga dead. Sam Cooke, XXX Tenacion, Marvin Gaye. Like the list is quite crazy. And ever since the passing of all of these artists, money continuously gets pumped into these music corporations, regardless of whoever their artist estate belongs to, regardless of whatever family still lives on. And it's because of a thing that I just found out about called the death and disability clause. So this isn't even illegal that this money from this catalog, these catalogs of these artists is continuing to feed the pockets of music execs at all of these labels that have been co-founded and pioneered with and by Clive Davis. So according to a girl I follow on TikTok, Kiki Ray Real, love her content, and this video twirled me in specific. The clause is put in place so that in the event of an artist's death, these major labels retain ownership of the catalog indefinitely. So all of these mysterious passings and unsolved mysteries that we have over the years for artists, if they're under these labels, them labels can still get coin. You've seen how well Michael Jackson has been put back in the forefront of everybody because of this movie. All of that money is still pumping into, in certain ways and certain amounts, these labels. That is crazy to me. So yeah, I, on one hand, think it's sad that someone is gone, and I think it's interesting that a lot of artists, industry folk, etc., have so much to say now that he is gone when y'all knew he was a bad person while he was living and just was quiet about it. I think there's something weird about that. Oprah, why are you just now telling us that Whitney fell when she came to your show? Shut up. Like, stuff like that is strange to me, but the manipulation of funds, misappropriation of funds, which he has actually gone to court for very early in his career, and just things like that that are now coming out are interesting to me because y'all could have put a stop to this in a certain way, or the music industry also could just not be this evil. How about that? Ding dong, the witch is dead, I guess.
Muse been going off today, y'all.
I told you everything was going to get on my nerves on these bullet points. Steph don't like Jay-Z, but he got a lot going on.
Wait, so why we got to talk about him and not talk about what we also had on the docket?
I'm going to make it quick because it's his weekend coming up soon, and the pop-ups have started in New York. But what I wanted to start off with was leave Jay-Z hair alone. Every time he do anything now that them dreads gone, the internet is in an uproar, and I'm just like, again, anti-black. Do y'all not know how our hair works? Y'all never seen a dread combed out before? It's not weird.
A lot of people didn't know you could do that. I'm giving grace. A lot of people don't know you can comb locks out. If you're not close to somebody that had locks, I feel like you wouldn't know that.
It's something about that that's weird to me because I didn't grow up with nobody with locks in my family or nothing like that,
but
and I
you
still
also
knew.
know stuff. Like not like you are somebody that's intent on knowing everything. You get what I'm saying? But like the average person is not thinking about that. And also because at some point in your life you want locks, I'm sure you did your homework.
Yeah.
So if you just not somebody that's like not interested in locks, you never been around nobody that's combed their locks out before or even talked about it. There is a world. I see that there is a world where people cannot know that. I'm giving grace on that. I knew that, but I'm giving grace.
I mean, I'm happy that one of us is. In my mind, it just give y'all dumb and or willfully ignorant. Because, okay, say you don't know that locks can be combed out, but you seen his hair in a big bush like I wear down to the Roots picnic and on the internet with all of the backlash and weirdo commentary. The fact that he got cornrows now should not also be baffling to you when he just had a bush.
Oh, I don't see anything, so I don't even know.
So
So let me put my mute on, y'all. I don't know what Muse is talking about.
you didn't miss too much, but Beyonce and Sacred have been putting out home videos, which you will probably like because you get into her home video content.
The home video did make my timeline, and I QRT'd it, and I said, "This is how Beyonce. This is what Beyonce does to make me be nice to that evil ghoul in her house." Everybody that knows me knows I hate that husband. I hate her music. But the second that lady put a home video on the internet, on TV, I'm watching it on loop. Beyonce home videos are like one of my top 10 favorite forms of media. I am so serious. I will watch a Beyonce documentary every single day of my life.
This is going on Instagram. That's funny. Because you're not wrong.
I love when that lady pick up that iMac computer and press play. It's nothing like it for me. That is when and where I enter. Okay. So as soon as I seen a 7-minute video and I saw that man in her lap, I said, okay, I will be pressing play. Sound on. Beyonce know how to suck me in.
I know you did. That's the funny part. I know you did.
I was like, oh, that's so cute. Oh my God. I want to come on a man locks too, Beyonce.
Please.
That was me the whole 7 minutes. And then as soon as it ended, I came to my senses and just threw my phone. And was like, this how that bitch get me every time.
It's not supposed to be this funny, but I know you, and I know that that's what happened. Yeah, but I mean, hopefully more home videos to come. Because hopefully more home videos to come, because he's not about to leave us alone for a while. So we got to get Steph to like something. He got the pop-ups already going off in New York.
I didn't know he had pop-ups going on. I found out last night through one of our mutual friends that he's doing a crate, like he's selling crates of all his shit. When I tell you, yo, but besides the fact I really be blind to anything that's not Tinashe, my muted and blocked words on social media are so tight.
Yeah,
that, like,
you're good
I don't
at
know
that.
nothing. I didn't even know he had I thought the concert already happened in New York.
No, it's July 10th through the 12th at Yankee Stadium for the 30th anniversary of his catalog, honestly, but he's definitely anniversarying certain albums. And then he's added a show in Paris in
he did add a show
September.
in Paris, and one of our good girlfriends texted at like 6 a.m. like, hey, I decided we going to Paris for my birthday, and I'm going to go see Jay-Z. So I got my little alert on to go to Paris.
But you're not going to that show.
No.
Stephanie.
I won't be at the show, but that don't mean I won't be at Paris.
I get it. And the way that everybody is there right now making me mad on my timeline, I might pop up too. Happy birthday. Congratulations. Happy birthday.
You know who birthday it is. I'm just not going to put her business on the podcast.
Fab. Look, a friend. Tell me the deeds.
She would actually live if you came.
Oh, yeah. We'll chat offline.
So actually, maybe Pharrell come.
We can make it a cash trip. Love those.
Because we are big somewhere in Europe.
We're so big in London. We're so big in Paris. But yeah, Paris show has now been added and a show in LA. So a lot of people mad that they got the tickets and rushed to do all of the yik yak for the New York show when now it's in LA and they don't got to go cross country if they don't want to. But more power to that. He also, I guess, lastly, has so much going on with him right now. I'm missing it all because it's not going to New York. Another reason Beyonce might be pushing Act 3 back is because he about to have an 8-episode docuseries with Rick Rubin on HBO. We'll be watching. Short at home videos are going to be in that. I know Steph going to roll her eyes at it.
You
She
can't
just did.
Jay-Z and Rick Rubin at the same time is like that's a horror show for me. Why couldn't it be like Jay-Z and that wife? Give me 8 series of that. I'm not watching him and that weird white man.
I'll do the due diligence for the cast. It's fine. It's okay. We got to pick or choose our battles. One battle after another.
Okay.
But I have been going off this whole episode. That's fine.
He has one more go off in him, so go ahead, Muse.
I was trying to spare the girls, but
it is Muse with the blues. This episode, y'all.
Hate that. I'm changing the graphic. Because this last bullet is a girl that I really enjoy, and I do like her album a lot. But she down to the Billboard talking crazy. So Cherry 22 with an X for the E was asked by Billboard, how does this new album represent who she is right now versus who she was a couple years ago, whatever? And she said, I don't give a fuck no more. Even more now. And then she ends with, I'm the shit. Even the bitches who don't like me want to be me. Girl, what? Girl, what? Girl, what? And then she said, so I don't give a fuck. That's how I feel. And in between those two sentences, she's saying shit like, I don't know if it's because of the music that I've crafted and the sound that I've come into that is mine and mine on my own, etc. And I'm just like, now Cherry Sweets, I live. The album is fab. It's cute. But don't none of my friends know who you are. And you have to know who Tinashe is. And a lot of this new music gives Tinashe. Like, you never heard Justine Scott, Ultraviolet? It's not given this album is sound and groundbreaking to me. I just like it for you. But I be liking everybody, and I know everybody enough to know you ain't make this sound. That's weird. I don't like that. So I don't know if she's putting this persona on because that's the style and vibe and essence and feel of the music, or if she really think like this. Because this is not Favorite Girl featuring Offset. This is somebody else. And I don't know how I feel about that. What? You never heard none of A. Marie music? Like, you never heard Cassie?
Who doesn't like her?
Right! Who are these girls that you are claiming are copying you? Every girl out right now could have made this exact same album, and we would have been fine with it. I like that it's you, but it's not new to me. The girls get a Cash Cobain feature and don't know how to act.
And everybody got a Cash feature.
And I really do like that song. Feature. The cast could get a cast feature. That would be fab. Do a new intro, love. No, but like, I don't know. He's even come on record and said he want to do a song with all the new girls, her included, all of the female rappers included. Like, he giving everybody music. So what sound and who copying you? I just didn't like that. Weird bullet to end the show on because everything else was more legendary. But Cherry, don't get on my nerves. And we talking about you on the next episode because of the pop conversation. So, yeah.
There's something I want to say, but I don't know if it's appropriate to say.
Uh-oh.
So I'm going to find a way to say it in a nice way.
She's finding it.
I feel like there are some people, this is people, not gender, people who recreate the gives of certain type of people, and they kind of like imitate the give.
I'll say it. Others and foreigners be trying to give black in a way that is irritating. And that come with an attitude that we don't always have.
So, like for example, and I'm giving an example of somebody we love. We
Okay.
love Tyler around here. Tyler,
Mm-hmm.
aka Tyler, we are tigers. This is a tiger chant, okay?
Yeah.
We love her.
Yeah.
But sometimes when she say stuff and she be like,
Mm-hmm.
no shade, but South Africa don't do that.
Exactly.
So Cherry is Canadian and she's one of those girls that she be like that video of Michael Jackson when he was talking about how the raisins was.
Everything for the rest of the year will circle back to Michael D. Jackson. It's okay.
You know
It's
what clip I'm
okay.
talking about? I've never seen it before, but he was like imitating the raisins. If you're not a millennial, you won't know who the raisins are.
Ray
And
Charles.
it's too much to explain who the raisins are.
Yeah.
But that clip when Michael is like,
Sass.
you said what?
Sass.
Oh. Like, Cherry is a girl that be doing it.
Yeah.
And the girls that don't like me and all that just give like imitating how like rapper Southern black girls be.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like all the pop girls like each other, from what I could tell.
And all the pop girls got music out that sound like what you just put out. White, black, and indifferent. Like, don't make me not like you. Don't be nasty. It's that for me. Because I live.
She's a rude Canadian bitch.
You know the Canadian girls always think they're better than the black girls. You ain't nobody's Justin Bieber. You ain't nobody's Drake Aubrey Graham. Drake got music out that sound like this. Now today. Whatever. Okay. So yeah, I enjoy Cherry. I did not enjoy this commentary. That's all. The
But
album
what,
is good
what
for
are
me.
you enjoying musically right now?
I've been really listening heavily to the Chloe and Timbaland thing. Now I'm kind of scared because of the AI piece. I'm just hoping that that's not in there, but I really like it. She don't sound like a ghost in a shell. It's not giving haunted house. She actually is making music that I would play over and over and over again. So now that she's doing something that I like, I live. I have favorite songs, but it's good all the way through. I think Priorities is probably one of my main songs. The single, I guess, is Talking Dirty or Better Than She Can. I like both of those. On Your Own is good. Belong to You is good. I think it's a valiant effort at making me like her musically. Cause I just like Chloe. It's been hit or miss music wise. So we in the now playing section. What you now playing?
Well, I made a playlist called, I'm building a playlist called Last Summer Outside. Because, y'all, I am manifesting a family. So this is my last summer outside, and I'm putting all of my favorite songs on there. And it includes songs like Natanya's Dangerous. The Dangerous.
Hit music.
It has Tyler Is It, of course. It
Is it the
has
fact that I don't miss?
Listen. No, like every time I listen to it, I be gagged at the questions because these are solid questions to ask.
Did we get the answers? I'm not sure.
Is it the man that I don't miss? Is it the girls I came with? Like, is it the song that got me carrying on? Like, what is it?
It's wrong. Is it? You tell me.
Is the song Why We Get Along? Is it that I'm coming on a little strong? Like, you gotta ask. It's the self-assessment.
Qualifiers.
I love this song. Also on the playlist is Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I give him the go.
If it's his baby's voice, I'm giving the bros. 0K4Y, I'm giving the code. Why would you spell out the code like that? I live for Doja Cat. Ooh.
I also have Georgia Riley's Star on there. If y'all are not tapped into George Riley, tap in. She's like a Brit biracial fab girl. She has a project that's more recent because I think Star came out like maybe 2021, 22, 23. That I need to listen to, but because I'm sure I'll be adding more because I am, like I said, I'm building out the playlist. Summer really didn't start until Sunday, so I got time, sister. And then I also have a song that went too underrated last year that I love so much. Tia Corinne 8. Like, Tia Corinne 8 with 8.
Yeah, Tia Corinne got good music, and I feel like she gets left out of certain conversations more than she should.
No, and she's just like a fun girl. Like, her music is just, y'all know me. I like cutesy, and her songs just always sound like she's pouting. I love it. She be like, take his ass all he got since he gonna spend it on thoughts. Like, I love that. Say
It
he's
is
sorry,
cute.
bitch. I'm not. What he got? A lie? I put money on top. I love it. Tell him kiss my ass like, mwah. I'm sorry, that song is fab.
She need a cat's eye feature.
Oh, fab.
I mean, I'm off their team because of the whole Manon discourse, but
I don't know anything besides the pretty Indian girl.
yeah, Princess Jasmine, my doll,
Everybody else wouldn't know a thing.
can choke.
Oh.
We'll chat offline. It's a lot to that story. We don't have time.
And of course, the new Tinashe is also on that playlist because what is a summer without having your eyes on Tinashe?
Do we have eyes on Tinashe?
Do we have eyes on a new #1 chart-topping hit single?
I cannot wait for this project to come out. Ooh, aka a pop star love.
AKA a problem.
And I can currently be seen not doing that choreography because it don't seem like nobody is as tight with it as her. I haven't seen one person eat it online yet, and everybody's doing it. I'm just like, y'all might need to stop.
Meanwhile, Tinashe is like, it's too easy.
And
like,
she gave y'all the
it
count.
looks like easy choreo. It don't look hard.
No, I think it's the speed that's tripping the girls up. And the gays be tall and lanky. Everybody tall can't do stuff. Like, you just because you tall on me, you could do everything.
That's why I said, don't be having me around no man talk about 6'3" trying to date me. No, you was too tall and long to do stuff. You get
To
you
me,
a
it's
petite
certain.
package. She could do everything.
Yeah, the short dancers be eating most ography. Sometimes the tall, it look like a completely different dance. But yeah,
They be looking like them things outside the car dealership when them R's get to moving.
Not to height shame, but I would like someone of a petite size and frame to do the choreography so I can make sure it's not too hard and it is too easy.
Listen, Tinashe clapped back at that because Tinashe actually does have haters. I don't know who don't like Cherry, but Tinashe actually do got haters. Tinashe clapped back at the haters. Tinashe called out all the industry girls that copy her and lets everybody know that Tinashe's on everybody's mood board.
Yep.
She let that be known. And I love how the video was really talking about having this conversation around how she's really doll world.
Yeah.
And people keep trying to recreate what she does.
Her.
But she do it so effortlessly. You can't recreate something this effortless.
It's too easy. I don't know what the girls are not seeing because she ate that. Like, to have a political and musical socioeconomic conversation in your video where you are going the fuck off, all of Korea should be shaking.
Baby, they're not shaking. They're in their rehearsal room. You know what it is.
No shade. No shade. They're studying the choreography and doing it wrong on TikTok.
I'm telling you. And everybody that was upset about the length, our good friend Nick was like, well, if you put it on repeat, it's 4 hours.
I love when people are right. Loud and what? Right.
Right.
Thank you.
It's 4 hours long.
How can you not say kind?
Yeah, video. There's a whole bunch of girls and they're all like, it's like they holding their breath and they're like, and somebody's like
No,
trying, and somebody in the caption was like me trying not to say cunt.
I've never seen that. That's hilarious. I want
Or
it
it's like
tattooed on
me
me.
trying not to say mother.
Mother. How could you not say mother? Yeah.
I love that video with Tinashe's like, why is everybody gagging?
She really do bring it to you every ball. So like,
And you know what? It's too easy.
our love for Tinashe reigns supreme. That just put me in a better mood than the entire Muse with the Blues.
Well, and just to up your ante, one last thing before we get out of here. This is also the 10th anniversary of the Night Ride album. And I don't know about you, but I wouldn't be mad at a little piece of episode. Just saying. In November, we can put it on the docket. 10th anniversary of Night Ride.
Which means we're going to have to talk about Joyride too. So yes.
And that means we get to talk about Rihanna.
This shit is gay and ghetto. Can't wait. I just got hyped. That's going to make my day. Let me go work out while I got this energy. Wow.
Reach out, Muse.
Reaching out. Tinashe. It's too easy. Starts at home, ends up in the video.
I love
Only boy doing the choreography.
I live.
She said, it's easy. Yeah, wow. Another one of these wild ass episodes. That was cute. So follow us everywhere. As we always tell y'all, do all of the YouTube stuff. Like, comment, subscribe at the Psyce Podcast. We could currently be seen in Luke's latest video, but we don't take nothing off because we a podcast. Do you have any updates or call outs or things you want the people to know before we step out?
Stream Tinashe too easy.
And on that note, this has been the Psyce Podcast. I'm Muse. That is Steph. We stand Tinashe. Tell her to come on the show. Wow. Is you holding the pose? Good night.
Nard Warties.
Wow. A show.
That's a show.